Hi students, this is N. Shivanagendra, Assistant Professor from Department of EEE, BVC Engineering College, Vadal River. In this session, we are going to discuss about the basics of DC electrical circuits, which is the unit number 1 for EEE as well as ECE first year students. Let's see the definitions of a basic network element. First of all, what is a network? So network is the interconnection of various sources and loads. Simply, what is a source? The source in the electrical terminology, source can give the electrical power. The best examples for the sources are electric generator, batteries, cells, etc. Coming to the load, so the loads are the devices which always takes the electrical power from the sources. So whatever the devices which will take the electrical power, those devices are known as loads. So the best example for the loads are domestic loads, industrial loads. So domestic loads mean nothing but whatever the devices we are using in the home, electric bulb, electric fan, electric heater, geysers. So whatever the devices those are working on electrical power, those devices are known as loads. So network is the interconnection of various sources and loads. And coming to the basic network elements, so the basic network elements are classified as a resistor, inductor and capacitor. And coming to next definition, electromotive force. So electromotive force, EMF, is also known as voltage. So the force which causes or the force which motivates the electrons to flow in a conductor is known as electromotive force. So simply this EMF or voltage motivates the electrons to flow in a conductor. So without EMF there will be no flow of electrons. Okay, so the EMF will be represented by small e or capital E, or it is also represented with V also, voltage, and the SI units for the voltage is volts. Coming to the current is the drift flow of electrons. Okay, so flow of electrons due to the motivational force. Okay, so the current is represented by small I or capital I. The units for the current is ampere. Coming to the resistance, so resistance is the property of a resistor which always opposes the flow of electrons. Resistance opposes the or restrict the flow of electrons. So the current through the resistance will not be zero actually. The resistance allows the electrons, and at the same time the resistance will oppose the flow of electrons, but finally the electrons will move from one point to the another point of the resistor. But during this process, while the electrons is flowing from starting point to the ending point of the resistor, during this time, while the electrons are flowing through the resistor, these electrons will be opposed by the molecules of the resistance. Then there is a collision happens between the electrons and molecules. Due to this collision, the heat energy will be produced. That's why if we can pass the electric current through the resistance, heat will be generated. So based on this only, the electric heater will be designed. So electric heater is based upon the principle of resistance. Inside of the electric heater, one resistance material is there.